Hi, Instructor Butcher, Becky Melendez. I have my audience, 3 people, 3 dogs, so the total of 6. So welcome everybody. Again, Becky tonight. Thank you for coming out to this little mini seminar, To Thine Own Taste Buds Be True. Have fun in your kitchen when you're cooking, because it will make every bit of difference in the taste you create for your family, yourself, and your friends. I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I grew up in an Italian kitchen. I was lucky to have grandparents that cooked all day and all night. And as a young girl, I watched them prepare food and learned how to cook. Do you all remember Julia Childs, the French chef that said, she was famous for saying this quote, "No one is born a great cook. One learns by doing." So if you don't learn anything else today, keep that in mind. One learns by doing. Get in your kitchen and learn. Get in your kitchen and experiment. That's how I started out, by experimenting. And as I gained more confidence, my experiments got better tasting over the years. It's all about tasting, pairing up, learning about spices to add to your foods, determining what you like. Because are you going to serve something that you don't like to someone that you know? No, we're not. We have to like it in order to serve it. It's about having fun, learning shortcuts. And I'm going to teach you a little bit about shortcuts today also. So, learning to cook with ingredients you're kind of intimidated by. I have a friend who doesn't like to cook with avocados. She loves avocados, but she doesn't like to cook with them. First of all, every time she buys them, they're hard inside. They're not right. Let me teach you something. Feel your forehead. This is firm. This is not ripe in determining if you have a ripe avocado. Feel your cheeks. If you feel your avocado, and you feel this is an overripe avocado. You don't want to buy a cheek-filling avocado. You want to touch the side of your nose where it just gives, it's firm, just giving. That's a very perfect ripe avocado. That's what you want. The color also matters. You don't want a bright green avocado. A dark evergreen color. Avocado is a ripe avocado. And my friend would also have a problem with the pit inside. She says, there's a big, slimy, golf-sized pit inside here. What do I do with it? How do I get it out? Let me show you how you do it. You're going to go around the avocado. You're going to twist it. There's the pit. That's a perfect side over here. You're going to take, this pit doesn't come out, and it is very slimy. And you can't do anything to get it out, but you can do this. You're stabbing it, you're twisting, it's out.
Oh, wow.
It's done. There you have an avocado. And you take it, it's easy. You're going to scoop it out. It's perfect. It's so easy to work with. Slice it, dice it, do whatever you have to do. So that's a trick. Practice. That's the main key. Also, when we're talking about steaks, grilling, you all like to grill?
Yes.
Okay. When we put a steak on the grill, say for instance steak, it could be chicken, it could be pork. When you put it on, automatically the juices in that meat tend to go right to the center. People, when you look at recipes, they're saying, well, I need it to be a certain temperature. I have to stab it. When you stab it, the juices run out. It makes the meat dry. You don't need to stab it. Here's a trick. When we have our hand, everybody get their hand relaxed. And I want you to relax it and feel right here. Underneath your thumb, that's rare for meat. That's what a rare meat feels like if you're touching meat. If you touch your pinky to your thumb, it firms up. That's what a well-done steak would feel like if you're cooking it. That you know is well done. If you touch your ring finger to your thumb, you can touch what it feels like for a medium cooked steak. And your middle finger would be a medium rare, and your index finger would be rare. It's a good way to determining your cuts, because usually when you have a dinner party, everybody likes it different. You can touch it and touch your finger. It's a good way. Also, letting your meat rest is a good key, because when those juices run to the center, If you let it rest and relax, the juices are going to spread out all amongst the meat, and then when you cut it, you have juice flowing everywhere. Good tasting meat. So, I want to tell you about my friend who loves to cook Puerto Rican food. Are you all familiar with rice and beans, pork lechon?
No.
One of the things she does, which is wonderful, and what a lot of Puerto Ricans do, is they love to cook food, and they do it with such love. They'll massage the meat and the oils and the rubs all over the meat, but they'll also take a knife and they'll take garlic. And let me really fast show you. This is a hard little clove to unpeel. Have you ever tried to unpeel it and get it? Here's an easy tip. Take it, the knife on it, smash it, and then voila, it's peeled and ready to chop.
Wow.
Easy.
I didn't know that.
What she would do is make slices in the pork, take a little clove and stick this little clove into the slices all over. So what you're getting is this big piece of pork with tons of garlic and seasoning inside. It's delicious, and that's what you need to do to make it go and love it in the oven and love into the mouth when it comes out. So taste as you go. When I make meatballs, I make a big bowl of meatballs. Raw pork, raw beef, raw veal. Do I want to taste that as I go? No, I don't. So, what I'm going to do is take a little bit, after I season it, add my garlic and onions. I'm going to take a little bit and put it in the frying pan, fry up just a tiny bit, taste it and see if it's seasoned okay. Because if I didn't add enough salt, I don't want to do the whole bowl of it. I want to just do enough to make it okay, because I can add salt to it, I can't take away salt. However, if you make a pot of soup and you taste it and it is a little bit salty, throw in a peeled potato, big piece of potato, throw it in, the potato will absorb the salt. You'll be okay. Discard that potato after you're done. Unless you have a friend who likes salty potatoes, mashed potatoes, give them that. I like to compare recipes when I'm looking online. I love to research, and I think that's the key. Talking to grandparents, talking to friends, moms and dads. Talk to your chefs in restaurants. They love to talk to you about recipes. There's no secret recipes. Talk to butchers at the grocery store. They love to tell you about different cuts of meat, what you need in comparison to if you have a pork loin you're supposed to cook, but they don't have pork loin, they can tell you what to use instead. People love to talk about food. Experiment in your kitchen. Feel free. Have fun. Create. Get what you like the taste to be and create it. So find cooking to be something that you enjoy. I like this author named J.L. McHenry. She writes a lot of books, and she says this quote that I really felt was very powerful. She said, "I want them to bite into my cookie and think of me and smile, because food is love. Food has power." And I always knew this in my mind, but now I know it in my heart. That's powerful stuff. And your kitchen is a great place to create wonderful recipes. Experiment and create, folks. Bon appetit. We'll have questions.
Don't
Oh,
have
yes,
questions.
it is easy to do.